We're a month into Chapter 3 and we have already had collabs with Spider-Man, Boba Fett, Gears of War, even Cobra Kai, and the collab train is not slowing down. These are 15 Fortnite crossovers that are likely to release this year, starting with one that is actually leaked, Green Goblin from Spider-Man. One of the best parts of the new Spider-Man movie was by far Green Goblin, and so as most fans know by now, if you head over to the Daily Bugle and look at one of the desks, you could actually spot an image of Green Goblin right here. While some thought this was just an Easter egg, leakers claim 3 NPCs will soon be spawning around the Daily Bugle, with one of them possibly being Green Goblin. Just like every other spot on this list, we created a real Green Goblin skin of Fortnite, and it turned out incredible. I mean, think about it, Epic themselves said we soon get Spider-Man's enemies in the shop, so it's only a matter of time before this becomes reality. I mean, there's so much potential with the glider as well. But someone that fans have been dying to see added to Fortnite is a crossover with Harry Potter. It's one of the biggest franchises in the world, and yet Harry Potter is still not in Fortnite. It's kind of crazy, but think of the possibilities like Hogwarts as a POI on the map. Recreated by 7P, this Fortnite creator map easily shows the potential of just how magical Fortnite Chapter 3 could become, and most fans love this idea. Plus, I mean, we could do a little better than this, and we don't have to stop there either. Imagine Quidditch in Fortnite. I mean, flying around using broomsticks and playing against teammates. We already have witch brooms in the game, all we need is a Quidditch arena. And of course, there's no crossover without cosmetics. We would love to see a Harry Potter skin, it would look amazing. I mean, he could even have a wand pickaxe that has unique reactive effects. And to take it a step further, a broom glider will be the cherry on top. It would be great timing too. The Anniversary Reunion recently dropped on HBO Max, the Hogwarts Legacy game releases this year, and so does the new Fantastic Beasts movie. There is no better time for a crossover than now. But something that is surprisingly not a game yet is the Sports Legends series. We have the Gaming Legends for video game characters, the Icon series for celebrities and musicians, and even Marvel and DC have their own rarities. But for some reason, there's no Sports Legends rarity. Yet we have LeBron James, Neymar Jr., Harry Kane, Marco Reus, with more to come. Imagine athletes like Ronaldo or Michael Jordan, or even get creative with it. We could have John Cena come in as his wrestling persona. Like, we already got The Rock at this point, we're halfway there already. And if John Cena can't be added on his own, then his Peacemaker show just dropped on HBO Max, so, add that to the game. If you can't tell, I just really want John Cena in Fortnite. That would be hilarious. But a Sports Legends series would just be incredible. It makes a lot of sense, so we definitely want to see something like this in Chapter 3. But by far, one of the most requested crossovers in Fortnite history is Five Nights at Freddy's. Ever since the first rumors of FNAF crossing over with Fortnite came out last year, the community just won't shut up about how much they want this to happen. Scott Cawthorne may have denied that it was in the works, but that doesn't stop us from wishing it was real. Once Security Breach came out last month, it was game over. Everywhere you go, you can see people begging to see it in Fortnite and imagining themselves playing as Glamrock Freddy and the rest of the gang. It truly would be incredible though. I mean, the designs of all the characters in FNAF are just so good that you can't help but want them in your locker. There's even creator maps out there that have recreated FNAF in its entirety, and it just shows how cool it would be if we could get this crossover to be real. But if Epic wanted to take things further and add a FNAF POI on the map, then imagine something like the daycare from Security Breach in Chapter 3. It would be such a unique place to loot in, and ironically fits Fortnite's theme perfectly. Ever since the game came out, all we can think about is this crossover, but recently an upcoming collab was actually leaked, and that is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, according to insiders, Epic Games signed a deal with Paramount this month in order to bring their brands to Fortnite. And while that sounds cool on its own, Paramount's lineup is stacked. But one franchise was mentioned specifically, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The idea is cool, but let's be honest, a collab like this would be amazing. Imagine if they took a different route with it and turned Fortnite skins into the Turtles like fish stick. I mean, oh gosh. Epic Games, please do this. I will pay so much money if this becomes real. Okay, not to mention there's an upcoming item for pizza boxes of being able to give slices to your friends. I mean, who else is more associated with pizza than the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Now you gotta understand, Paramount doesn't just own these guys, they also have the rights to Star Trek, Rugrats, Avatar The Last Airbender, please. And they also got some other stuff. But a crossover that would absolutely break the internet would be Gordon Ramsay. And I mean, come on, you gotta admit, that would be hilarious. Fortnite has musicians, book characters, movie stars, even J.J. Abrams had his own live event. So what better way to take things to the next step than to collab with famous chefs? And I mean, come on, you can't do that without the man himself, Gordon Ramsay. If there's anyone we want in our lockers, it's Gordon. He would be perfect. We could even get some cooking emotes to go with the set. I mean, how funny would an idiot sandwich emote be? Let's be honest, this guy would sell like hotcakes. It would seriously break social media. The entire internet will be freaking out how you can now run around as Gordon Ramsay in Fortnite, and I really hope this one happens. So if you're watching Epic, please take notes. But something that looks more likely than ever is a crossover with SpongeBob. Like I said, we mentioned how Paramount signed a deal with Epic, and guess what? Paramount also owns the right to SpongeBob SquarePants. Also, take an into consideration we have an emote in Fortnite that is a reference to the imagination scene from the show. So it looks like all the signs are pointing at this happening in Chapter 3. I mean, a SpongeBob crossover just sounds like it would be perfect for Fortnite. Baby Yoda was one of the most successful backblings of all time, so imagine having like a Gary backbling or maybe even the Magic Conch or something. But by far the best thing would be a bikini bottom POI in the map. If you could land on SpongeBob's house or open chest under Patrick's rock, it would be insane. I'm just saying, if SpongeBob could be in Nickelodeon's fighting game, he could be in Fortnite too. Something that might be the most unlikely collab on the list though is definitely Mortal Kombat. We have Street Fighter in Fortnite, so it's so surprised that fans have been begging for a Mortal Kombat crossover to come to the game. I'd love to see iconic characters like Sub-Zero in the game and some awesome built-in emotes to go with it. Imagine being able to just buy Scorpion in the item shop. It sounds like a dream come true. But did you know that this collab actually almost happened back in Chapter 2 Season 5? Yes, Epic secretly wanted to collab with Mortal Kombat instead of Street Fighter, but they changed their mind at the last minute due to it being way too violent for Fortnite. If you go to the Chapter 2 Season 3 trailer, you could even see Brutus recreate a Johnny Cage fatality. It was supposed to be a hit. Definitely sucks. I would really hope this happens someday. Just like the Microsoft and Bethesda collabs. Okay, so not only did Epic Games sign a deal with Paramount, but the same insider also leaked that Epic is working directly with Microsoft and Bethesda to bring their franchises to Fortnite as well. One of these specific examples was Doomslayer, who also happens to be a massively requested skin. Doom fans have been asking to see him in Fortnite for a while now, but Bethesda have way more they could offer Fortnite too. One of their most popular franchises is Fallout, so even seeing something as simple as a Vault Boy backbling could go a long way to make fans happy. I mean, not to mention how cool those Vault jumpsuits are too. I mean, imagine a set of default skins wearing the jumpsuits like Epic did for the Tron or Cobra Kai crossovers. But now it is time we get to the two most requested crossovers that Fortnite has ever seen, and it starts with Nintendo. If there's one company who you just want to scream at for not being collaborative, it's Nintendo. They are super strict about their brands and who uses them, but it's even worse when it comes to Fortnite. Some amazing things that could happen if Nintendo weren't so protective would be a Mario collab. Imagine being able to run around in Peach's castle, or even getting Mario mushroom consumables, or I don't know, something like that. Nintendo also owns the rights to Zelda, and that is by far one of the most sought-after collabs Fortnite has ever seen, and they're not wrong to want it. How awesome would it be to have a Hyrule Castle POI, or maybe a Mythic Master Sword item? We can already hold our chickens above our heads like in the game, so imagine being able to do it while actually playing as Link. But it gets even more frustrating because Nintendo also owns Pokemon, one of gaming's biggest brands. A Fortnite Pokemon crossover would probably destroy the internet. It would be even more popular than collabs like Naruto or even Spider-Man, honestly. I'd argue it'd probably be one of the best-selling item shop collabs of all time. Who wouldn't want to run around as Ash Ketchum or actually be able to throw Pokeballs around in Fortnite? And that's completely ignoring Metroid, which was actually going to be the first Nintendo collab back in Season 5. Epic even teased Samus in the Fortnite Batman comics, and she was also leaked in Apple vs. Epic court documents the same year, but she never came to the game. According to rumors, Nintendo wanted Samus to be a Nintendo Switch exclusive skin, and Epic just didn't like the sound of it, so they decided not to release her. Which sucks, but we are glad Epic wanted everyone to enjoy the crossovers. They pretty much told Nintendo it's all or nothing. But now we are at one of the most likely crossovers that has the highest chance of coming to the game in Chapter 3, and that is Dragon Ball Z. In our last crossover wishlist video, we have both Spider-Man and Naruto in there. Just a few months later, both of them drop weeks apart. So here we are with the most likely collab of this list, Dragon Ball Z. Naruto was originally leaked when insiders revealed that Epic had made a deal with a Japanese company named Shueisha to bring more anime collabs to Fortnite. They own partial rights to manga like Naruto, One Piece, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and you guessed it, Dragon Ball. So if Epic already have a deal with this company, then being able to play as Goku is looking more likely than ever. It would also be the perfect anime collab to follow up Naruto. And just like Naruto, Dragon Ball is one of the most popular Japanese franchises out there. It would be a great follow-up. So would One Piece, so we'll have to wait and see. But that is 15 Chapter 3 crossovers that everyone wants to see. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.